Hi friends, welcome back to Figgy in the North, an Iceland travel podcast. I'm your host, Figgy, lover of wool sweaters, long walks by the sea, and pastries I absolutely pretend are part of a balanced breakfast. Today we're talking about Reykjavik, the colorful creative capital of Iceland. People often think of Iceland as waterfalls, volcanoes, glaciers, and yes, all of that is spectacular. But Reykjavik is the place where Icelandic life actually breathes. It's where history, art, food, and everyday routines blend together. So in this episode, we're going to navigate Reykjavik together. How to get oriented, which neighborhoods to explore, what to eat, how to behave like a thoughtful visitor, and a few hidden in plain sight moments you shouldn't miss. So grab a mug of something warm, and let's wander. Getting oriented. Reykjavik in a nutshell. Reykjavik isn't New York, and it isn't London. It isn't meant to be. It feels more like a village that decided to become a capital city, but kept its personality. Most of the center is walkable. If you've got comfortable shoes, you're golden. And that tall church, Hallgrímskirkja, truly becomes your navigation landmark. Are you lost? Find the church. It's your instant compass. You'll notice Reykjavik doesn't shout. It invites you. The houses feel cozy, murals pop up unexpectedly, and the ocean is always whispering nearby. It's a city that asks you to slow down, and it rewards you when you do. Quick bit of history to set the scene. Reykjavik began as a settlement in the late 800s, built around hot springs, which is literally what the name means, Smoky Bay. Over centuries, it transformed from farming outpost to trading town to modern capital, but it never lost that sense of closeness. And that closeness, you'll feel it. Culture, what Reykjavik feels like. Creativity in Reykjavik isn't an event, it's everyday life. Music flows into the streets. Writers gather quietly in cafes. They have the most published authors per capita, you know. Design and architecture lean towards simple, beautiful functionality, because when winters are long, your environment matters. Pop into Harpa Concert Hall, even if you're not attending a performance. The honeycomb glass catches the light in a way that makes you stop talking mid-sentence. It's modern Iceland, reflective, thoughtful, and shaped by nature. And here's something travelers sometimes misunderstand. Icelanders can seem quiet at first. Not rude, not cold, just reserved. But once the conversation starts, you'll find humor, curiosity, and great storytelling. If someone invites you for coffee, that's not small talk. That's a true connection, so say yes. Neighborhoods, your Reykjavik map. Let's walk through the city area by area so it becomes easy to picture. Downtown and Reykjavík. This is the heart. Shops, bookstores, boutiques, art everywhere. You'll hear multiple languages on the sidewalk, but you'll also see Icelanders going about daily life. It's great for browsing, great for finding cozy cafes, and perfect for that I'm finally here first stroll. Pro tip, spend time off the main street. The side streets hold the quirky finds, tiny record shops, local designers, and hidden coffee nooks. Grandi in the Old Harbor District. Walk toward the water and the air changes. It's saltier, calmer, somehow nostalgic and modern at once. This dock area has reinvented itself with seafood restaurants, food halls, creative studios, and museums focused on maritime stories. Boat tours generally leave from here. Whale watching, puffin trips, and seasonal Northern Lights cruises. Even if you don't step on a boat, just standing along the harbor with a cup of hot soup feels very Reykjavik. Vesturbæjar. It's more residential, more local, a little slower. Here's where you glimpse Reykjavik as people actually live it. Neighbors chatting, kids biking, grocery runs, and trees somehow surviving in the north. And the pools. If Reykjavik has a soul, it's in the hot tubs. The pools are affordable, social, and very beloved. They're not spa day vibe, their community. Respect the shower rules and just soak. You'll leave feeling calmer, guaranteed. Hlíðar and the surrounding areas. A bit farther from the center, you'll find more apartments, more locals, and good prices on food and lodging. It's perfect if you like quieter nights. Reykjavik rewards curiosity, so if a side street looks interesting, wander. Walking Reykjavik, a simple route you'll love. Here's a little self-guided loop you can do in half a day. Start at Hallgrímskirkja. Enjoy the view from the tower if it's clear. Then, walk downhill toward Skólavörðustígur. You'll find colorful shops and a relaxed pace. Continue to Laugavegur for browsing and snacks. Then drift toward the water, passing murals along the way. Finally, end at the Sun Voyager sculpture and the waterfront path. Grab something warm to drink, sit on a bench, and watch the mountains. That's the magic of Reykjavik. Food. Eating your way through the city. Icelandic cuisine is built on resourcefulness and respect for ingredients. Today, chefs mix tradition with creativity, but you can still find comfort classics everywhere. Number 1, the soup. Lamb soup in winter, fish soup near the harbor. It's always satisfying. The soup is affordable, filling, and deeply Icelandic. Number 2, seafood. Fresh, simple, delicious. Arctic char, cod, haddock. Grilled, pan-fried, or in stews. If you spot bluckfisker, try it. Number 3, hot dogs. Yes, the hot dog is iconic. Try it with everything, or ein með öllu. Don't question it, just enjoy it. Number 4, the bakeries. Icelandic pastries are dangerously good. Cinnamon rolls here have real character, fluffy, sticky, and unapologetic. And last, adventurous dishes. Fermented shark? Sheep's head? These are cultural heritage foods, not daily meals. They're totally optional, but if you try them, you'll earn storytelling rights forever. Budget tip: mix restaurant meals with bakery breakfasts and supermarket picnics. You'll save money and still eat well. Seasonal Reykjavik. Same city, different personality. Reykjavik shifts dramatically with the seasons. In the summer, there's long daylight and outdoor festivals. People linger at cafes late because, well, it doesn't get dark. In the winter, you'll find shorter days, cozy lighting, steaming pools, and maybe northern lights. The city feels quieter, introspective, like it wrapped itself in a blanket. During the shoulder seasons, it's often less crowded. The weather changes by the hour, so bring layers and your curiosity. Getting around. There are a few main ways to get around the city. Walking, the best option in the center. Take a bus. It's easy, just download the ticket app ahead of time. Rent a bike. This is a beautiful option, unless the wind decides to be dramatic. Or rent a car. This is great for day trips, but not needed for the core city. Always check the weather before heading out, and remember, wind matters here more than temperature. Being a thoughtful visitor. A few kindness rules go a long way. Don't approach private homes for photos. Leave nature and neighborhoods as you found them. Support local businesses when possible. And learn a few words. Even talk goes far. Reykjavik isn't just scenery. It's someone's home. Hidden in plain sight moments. Some small experiences that quietly steal the show. Watching clouds move across the bay. Listening to live music in a tiny venue. Reading in a cafe while rain taps at the windows. Sharing laughter in a hot tub with strangers who become friends. And browsing bookstores and asking for Icelandic author recommendations. These are the memories that surprise people the most. Now for a quick Q&A, the stuff people always ask. Let's lightning round a few common questions. Do I need cash? Cards work almost everywhere, but it's always good to have a little cash just in case. Is tipping expected? Not typically. Service is usually included, but leaving a good review or saying a sincere thanks is always appreciated. Is Reykjavik safe? Very, but always use normal city awareness. And can I drink the water? Yes, it's some of the purest in the world. Just be sure to run the cold water for a little bit first. If you have one extra day, spend it easing beyond the city. Soak in a geothermal lagoon, visit a museum you skipped, walk the coastline further than you planned, or take a simple day trip and still be back for dinner. Reykjavik makes a perfect home base, especially for shorter trips. So that's Reykjavik. Small but vibrant, cozy yet creative, calm yet full of stories. It invites you to explore, not by checking boxes, but by slowing down and noticing. If this episode helped you plan your trip, share Figgy in the North with a fellow traveler, and hit follow so you don't miss the next adventure. We have more Icelandic corners to explore, and probably another cinnamon roll to track down. Until then, travel gently, stay warm, and I'll see you next time in the North.